Guys and girls, it's Know It Time!
So today, I'm going to be teaching you your last unit for this chapter. And this is called the Cos Law. And speaking of Cos Law, so you learned, I mentioned to you one thing. If a triangle is not 90 degrees, there's only two ways to solve it. One is sine law, which we spent about 2 days on. Two is the final method, cos law. Is there such thing as tan law? No, not really. Exact for cos law?
No, is it instead of opposite, isn't it adjacent?
For cos law? No. Cos law, here's how cos law works. We're going to draw a triangle again. Very, very basic. I'm going to show you why people have trouble with, and they're going to figure out A, B, C. Again, we use letter A, letter B, letter C. Cos law states this. This sounds confusing at first, but I'm going to show you the method how this is done. Choose any side you want to start with, or if you want to look for A, B, or C. A. If you want to choose A, we're going to write down this. So we're going to say A squared equals. Whoa. Oh, whoa. You have very good eyes. I'm testing your eyesight today. Well done, Ruby. Well done. I tested you guys in your eyesight. Okay. A squared equals to. Choose any of these sides next to you like. Doesn't matter if it's B or C. Let's choose B. So go A squared equals to B squared plus C squared. Some of you say, hey, Mr. Doesn't that look like Pythagoras? In a way, yes. But we're not done yet. A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC. Okay. I just used my other two sides. not using times cos. Here's where it gets tricky. If I'm looking for side A, I have to use angle A. It's always the opposite angle, just like the sine law, over cos A. And that's your formula. Oh, good question. Some of you say, Mr. No, is it always A you're looking for? No, you can use B. Let's say if I was looking for B, write down the formula for B. So we go B squared equals to. See? Really, if I'm looking for B, I can start with either A or C first. It doesn't matter. So use the same formula setup. Equals to C squared. Harsh put that way before I take it away. Plus. Guys and gals, finish this for me, please. I'm looking for B squared, so I'm using the last two sides. A squared minus 2CA cos. Jason.
Is there a specific reason why we have to use either or?
No, I'm just showing you that they're all the same.
No, I mean, for sine law or cos law.
Yeah, there is. Yes. I will show you why. Cos B. See, if I'm looking for side B, I have to use angle B. That's the golden rule. Jason asked a good question. So can I just use sine or cos law? On questions, they'll tell you exactly. You have to figure out what law you have to use. I can't tell you. A lot of people always beg and say, so can you tell me what law I need? The answer is no. I'm going to show you why and how you can tell. If I give you a question like this, 13, I'm just making it up. 17, 23 degrees. I'm asking you to find x. Your job, I want you to use sine law. Is sine law possible for this one?
Yeah.
Go ahead, try sine law. I give you $100, you can use the sine law.
No.
You can't do it. Because some of you say, Mr. No, some of you say, yeah, I can. So you did sine 23 over x. But then you run into trouble. Because to do the sine law, I must have one more angle. Here, I'm missing angles. So sine law doesn't work. Because then I'm kind of stuck. Because I don't know what angle I'm using. Okay? So this, sine law doesn't work. Guys and gals, sine law doesn't work. So I taught you another formula. Use a cos law. Cos law, sorry? If it's isosceles, then sine law will work. but I purposely made it so it's not, in case I lose $100. Okay. So now, notice if I have two sides and an angle, I'm going to use the Cos Law. So let's try Cos Law. I'll start at x squared equals to, take a minute, fill this in for me. Dude, I'm going to go x squared equals to 13 squared plus 17 squared minus 2 times 13 times 17 cos 23. That's what I did. Now, here's where a lot of students will get into trouble. What they're going to do is they try 2 punches in their calculator all in one shot. I like to work this separately. So what you're going to do is just go 13 squared plus 17 squared for now. Take your calculator, go 13 squared plus 17 squared, and write down this number, 458. See, I'm going to do this in 2 shots. 458 minus, now I'm going to do the next part, this blue part. 2 times 13, so let's do this. 2 times 13 times 17 times cos 23. Make sure when you do cos 23, that's all nice in brackets. And hit enter. You should have 406.86. Again, try to write as many decimal places as you can. 406.86314. So go ahead, subtract those 2 numbers now. Potato, potato. Whoa, 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 whoa. Multiply what first? I did 2 times 13 times 17 times cos 23, yep. Okay, you should have 406 point something. If you don't have it, let me know. Guys and gals, so we have x squared equals to 51.13 686. We're not done yet. You got to do one more thing, and that's square root it. So square root that answer. 51.13686, and your answer is 7.15. Now, I'm going to answer one question at a time, first of all. Malika, what's your question? You're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. If you make one little error in your calculator, somewhere in there, all your answers will be wrong. It's best to separate into two little pieces. Okay. Now, once you have 7.15, I'm going to ask you to find angle x. Sorry, I'm going to find angle theta. This angle right here. Find theta. How would you find theta now? I'm given 3 sides. You can use the sine law. That works. Or if you want, you can use the cos law. But for now, use the sine law. It's easier. So sometimes a triangle, you have to switch back and forth between sine law and cos law. So guys and gals, I'm given 7.15. I know that now. I can go ahead and find using the sine law. So write your sine formula down. Sine theta over 17 equals to sine 23 over 7.15, and just solve for theta. Okay, so again, I'm going to work with you. Sine 23, nothing too bad, divided by 7.15 gets you that number, times 17, and then I go inverse sine 0.9290, as many decimal places. It gives you 68.3 degrees. So this angle right here is 68.3 degrees. Voila. This is how we use Cos Law. Try this question. Without my help, you have to determine if you're going to use sine or cos. Do it. This is going to be 9, 6, 14. Find theta. This is more challenging. I'm going to pause it and let you have a crack at this. If you're lost, I'm going to set up my formula. If I'm looking for theta, I know I have to use 14 right off the bat. So I'm going to use my formula, 14 squared. Don't forget to square that number. Equals to 9 squared plus 6 squared minus 2 times 9 times 16 cos. Whoa, is that 6? Where did 16 come from? Cos theta. Guys, there's my formula. And I always like to do it in pieces. I'm going to go 9 squared plus 6 squared first. Keep it simple. So, let's go 9 squared plus 6 squared. That's 117. So this side, I have 117. I'm going to go 14 squared now. That's 196. Okay. Minus 2 times 9 times 6. Again, I like to do it slowly. A lot of you will try to do this in one shot and you can make errors. That's minus 108 cos theta. See what I did? I take it very simple, very nice and slow. No tricks. Now, I'm going to pause it and see who can isolate for theta. Who will make mistakes? Some of you will say, Miss No, I'm going to go 117 minus 108. You cannot do that. You got to move the 117 over first. So I'm going to move that over. So it gives you 196 minus 117. Gets you 79. So this is now 79 equals to negative 108 cos theta. We're almost done. Bring the negative 108 over. Divya, how do I bring negative 108 over? Good. That's what I want to hear. 79 divided by negative 108. Some of you added 108 equals to cos theta. Guys and gals, we're almost there. Just finish this now. So divided by negative 108. Inverse cos. Second function cos. Negative 0.7314. Bada bing. Bada boom. So be 137. Okay. So that angle right there is 137 degrees. Oh, wait, what's going on? 137. Now, I'm going to make it a bit more challenging. On your exam, they're going to say, find alpha also. Alpha. That's another angle. What was it? Okay. So guys and gals, now they're going to say you have theta, find alpha. Alpha is another unknown angle. This angle right here is alpha.
Is there gamma too?
There is gamma. And there's also beta. And there's also delta. See, there's alpha, beta, delta, but what's the C? Does anyone know what C is? Charlie.
Really? Isn't C the speed of light? Shut up.
26? I'm getting many, many different answers. Sorry? 16.9? So I'm going to go sine alpha over 6 equals to sine 137 over 14. Cross multiply and all that lovely stuff, and you should have alpha, I hear, is 17 degrees roughly. Voila. If I ask you to find beta, you can also find beta, but I'm not going to ask you to. Guys and gals, that is how we do this sort of thing. Yeah. And I'm going to give you one last question for you to try, and that's it for today. Super no, too easy. Cos Law, I'm just giving away bonus marks if we do this. I did, I give you your... One less verb. Right about there. Draw another picture on top of that. Too easy, so. 123 degrees. 21. 30. Find I'm going to ask you find theta. Please. It's like Blair Witch Project. I hear Jason says, Mr. No, the answer is 23 degrees. I don't know if this is correct yet. We'll just wait and see. Right at the bat, I'm looking for theta. And if you try to use the sine law right away, it won't work because you're missing a few things. So I noticed that I can, first thing I have to do is find this missing side right here. That's the first thing you do. We'll call this x. So we go x squared equals to 30 squared. Yeah. Is it that hard to memorize? It's like one side plus the other two sides square, bam, minus 2 times 30 times 21 cos 123. And look what I'm going to do. I'm going to break it up to two pieces. I'm going to take it nice and slow. Okay, 30 squared plus 21 squared. So 30 squared plus 21 squared. 1341. Minus, here comes the next part, which is a bit tricky. 2 times 30 times 21 times, that's not times, times cos 123. And look at my answer. It's negative. Watch how I'm going to write this down. This is going to be bracket negative 686.245. See, I'm using a bracket because there's a negative there. Now, here's where students will make error. This minus minus becomes plus. That's where the errors will happen. So in reality, it's 1341 plus 686.245. Now we square root that number. Square roots. 2027.245. Oh. 0.245. Oh. 0.245. There we go. X equals to 45. So my answer here is 45. That's the side. Yep. Once you have your missing side, we can go ahead and use the sine law because it's the easiest way to do. So we go sine theta over 21 equals to sine 123 over 45. And then go ahead and solve it. You're there. Okay.
You ever use the Cos Law to find it as well?
Yeah, you could. If you want to use Cos Law, it works also. It's just more work. Okay. We did that already. So go sine 123 divided by 45 times 21 inverse sine 0.39137 23 degrees. So your answer is indeed 23 degrees. Guys and gals, that is called the Cos Law. Know when to use sine, when to use cos. If you have more sides and angles, most likely will be cos. Your work. Page 119. Numero. I'm gonna be nice to you today. 1 to 5. I'm feeling nice. That's it today, guys. We only